Thanks for joining us again. On today's episode, we're making shepherd's pie, which tastes even better than it looks.
So good.
Okay, so first we're going to start by gathering all of our ingredients. For this recipe, you're going to need 4 pounds of mashed potatoes. If you want to see how we made those, there's another video we linked in the description. You're going to need 12 ounces of frozen corn. We're going to go ahead and defrost that ahead of time. 16 ounces of mushrooms, some cheese. We like to use Colby Jack and Monterey. 1 onion, 2 pounds of ground beef, 1 tablespoon of onion powder, 1 tablespoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of granulated garlic. You're also going to need a large spoon, a knife, a cutting board, and then 2 Pyrex pans. One is 8x8, one is 9x13. We also have this, which is to help us chop our onions, but if you don't have that, you can dice them by hand, no big deal. And a large mixing bowl. Okay, let's get started.
Alright, so first you're going to want to go ahead and start rough chopping your mushrooms. Let's go ahead and put some on the cutting board. You don't want them to be like super tiny, but about like that works. And to run them through the chopper, I've noticed that it makes it a little bit easier if you go ahead and split these up and put it on there like that. Then you just get the chopping away. It really speeds up the whole process though.
I got it.
Look at you go. Proud of you. Alright everybody, so now it's time to brown our ground beef. Start by just dumping that right on into the big pan. Alright. You're gonna want to turn the stove on to about medium heat. Alrighty, and this stuff will start to get cooking. Once it looks about like this, you're gonna want to go ahead and turn off the heat, and then you're gonna want to drain the grease.
Alright, now we're gonna go ahead and add our seasonings to our meat. And then thoroughly mix that in.
Alright, so once everything is thoroughly mixed, you're going to want to go ahead and transfer this into those 2 Pyrex pans that we were telling you all about earlier. Try to get them as even as possible. I know it's kind of hard because they're different sizes, but...
Okay, so now it's time for us to preheat our oven. You're going to want to crank it up to 350.
You're going to start by putting about a tablespoon of butter into the pan. You're going to want to turn this on to about medium heat. Once the butter is melted, you're going to go ahead and add the onions and the mushrooms that you just chopped up. So once the butter is melted, let's go ahead and add in the onions and the mushrooms. Alright, and we're basically just going to saute these for anywhere from like 5 to 10 minutes or so until they're kind of soft. So if you want to speed up the process, you can always put a lid on it and it'll kind of help it to cook a little bit quicker. Alright, so once this is finished cooking, you're going to want to go ahead and turn off the heat. Go ahead and dump in your corn in there. This is what they should look like whenever they're finished cooking. Alright, so let's go ahead and dump in our corn. Gonna kind of like toss that around a little bit, heat up the corn. Go ahead and take this over here and evenly distribute this. Alrighty. Alright, so once you got everything into 2 pans, you're gonna want to go ahead and just kind of give that a good mixing. Kind of level it back out. Just go ahead and do the same thing to this pan over here. After you do that, let's go ahead and add in our mashed potatoes. You're going to want to get a good little layer on them. So go ahead and just kind of, we'll start with the small one first.
Okay, so now it's time to go ahead and add our cheese. We like to use this one, but you can use whatever your favorite is. The most important part of adding cheese is don't be shy. Make sure you get it all the way to the edges, and when you're done, it should look something like that. Okay, so now it's time to go ahead and put our shepherd's pie in the oven. You're gonna want to cook these for about 10 to 15 minutes or until your cheese melts. So make sure you keep an eye on them. And now you wait.
Alrighty, we'll see you back in 10 minutes.
Time for a coffee break.
Always need coffee. A little helper decided to sleep on the job.
Yep, looks good to me.
Oh yeah, those look really good. Oh yeah. Alright, now it's time to try it. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
This is so good. Y'all definitely have to give this a try.
Let us know if you make it. And if there's anything else you want to see us make, don't be shy to let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
See y'all next time.